They'll run the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Catch in the middle, it's Lofton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Moving out to the right. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Sparks. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Fires a ball, now it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. The run inside. It's Jackson. Makes a pass to Marker. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. It was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
Sellers unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unleashes one. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. He'll take it himself. Finding some room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Trojans! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Rebels offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Under fire. What a grab with one hand. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground with the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. Might have a chance. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Stepping to the right. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Trojans! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rolling right and going deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's got the back in the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
They'll run it. It's Jackson. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. It's complete on the right side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll go to the air. Under fire. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Ole Miss calls his 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a 1-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Rides to back and leaves it. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. And And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, on that incompletion, I think it's just a case of the quarterback just putting way too much heat on the throw.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's Sellers to throw. Got a man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback can be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Jackson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Throwing, Sellers. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. bringing it back. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays,
oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the App State Mountaineers.
Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Here's Sellers to throw. Sends it downfield. Hauls it in down the sideline. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
A nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Bringing the heat. Out he goes. A defense break. Throwing Sellers. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the left to Smith. Turning it on. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Touchdown, Irish! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Wyoming Cowboys.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half.
Well, you can't say enough about how good this defense has done, slowing down one of the top 5